You're listening to the Joint Sermons on the Push Media Podcast Network.
I can't stand Jesse Waters.
He just has such a punchable fucking face.
You want to punch Jesse Waters?
Yeah, don't you?
I didn't say I didn't.
Jasmine Crockett says, yeah, she calls people Hitler, but it doesn't mean she's responsible for any violence that happens.
Well, I'd ask Jasmine Crockett, what is it that you want people to do when you call them Nazis? What is it that you want?
Stop doing Nazi shit.
Right?
I mean, dude, concentration camps, police in every city, military in all these cities, and, you know, restriction of free speech, bro. What do you want? Stop being a fascist piece of shit.
Yes. But you're probably going to get deported or something because
probably.
You know, you're not allowed to say bad things about Charlie Kirk. So I don't know where to start. This country is in such a mess, and these people are stupid. And by these people, I mean MAGA, Trump supporters, evangelicals, Protestants, Charlie Kirk supporters, people that worship Charlie Kirk now, people that donated, people that went to his memorial. Who else am I missing? These people are stupid. And I would even say a lot of the left is stupid too, because they're doing the same thing in the opposite direction. You guys are stupid. But let's focus on the right this week because they gave us too much. And I would like someone to put out some new music that I can listen to.
I'm waiting for that Cool Kids to drop.
Cardi B put out an album. I'm going to say this. She can rap her butt off.
Yeah.
No qualms with it. Some of the subject matter, as you could probably guess, not my cup of tea, you know, but whatever. It's not whack, and it was better than Cube's album. She rapped better than Cube.
Yeah, facts.
End of story. Give it up, homeboy. All right, so I don't know what to do. You see all these tabs I got? Let's just click a tab, and it's the wheel of tabs, and see what kind of nonsense we get.
So, you know, it's funny. I used to say that, hey, if you as a gay person would go to...
Wait, is that the voice of an angel?
Oh,
the Lord has taken Charlie home. What is these songs they're making?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Gaza, they'd throw you off of tall buildings, right? Now they don't have any tall buildings left, so I don't...
Oh, man.
That's so funny.
Holy shit.
When you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Is that too soon? I'm sorry. Maybe you should kill Jews, stupid Muslim.
So is that too soon? So that means there's no such thing as too soon. To give him credit, he says there's no such thing as hate speech. It's just stuff you don't like, which I agree with. There is no, it's just stuff you don't like. And you're allowed to joke about things because that's what freedom of speech is. And there's no such thing as too soon. You could be in poor taste, but there's no such thing. So we're allowed to joke about him, right?
No, absolutely. Because I mean, there's
Stupid
nothing.
Muslims.
There's nothing funnier than genocide. Apparently, these assholes.
If you don't want to be called xenophobic, you don't go stupid Muslims.
Right. I can't imagine why people hated that dude. Shocking to me.
He could have took the position that he took and said it much better. And then people may have said, okay, that's cool. Let's debate this. Let's talk this. But when you go, stupid Muslims, it's just like, he's like that retarded drug dealer on South Park, you know? Did you see, dude, I still thought, because I don't pay attention to these people. I'm not a TV owner like you guys. I thought South Park was mocking his looks. That they just drew him.
Yeah.
I said that last week. They just, okay.
Like, that's the type of shit that when people are posting, we are all Charlie Kirk. Okay,
I am not Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, no. So you're just racist and just admitting it. Great.
Oh wait, no, I'm Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I'm Charlie Kirk.
Shut up,
what?
You are not. Nothing.
Okay, it's the wheel of tabs. What kind of nonsense are we gonna find here? Brrr, ding. Was that gay enough? No, I'll try harder.
Yeah.
Breaking tonight, MSNBC reporting that the administration is planning to announce actions against left-leaning organizations that it claims have contributed to political unrest, including taking away their tax-exempt status. But those organizations are preemptively putting up a united front. Today, more than 100 liberal philanthropies published an open letter.
Okay, here's the thing. I can sum this up in one word. Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. I love
again.
Oh, yeah, Nazi shit. Straight away.
I don't want to be called gay. I don't touch balls.
Yeah, exactly.
But if I touch balls, you can call me gay.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Well, and I love how they designated Antifa as a terrorist organization when there is no such thing as Antifa. There's no organized group. It's all black
Sure,
bloc.
that's true.
So-
Yeah, sure,
but
that's true.
the
but
thing
they're
with
going to
that-
call you Antifa. They're going to call me
exactly.
Antifa.
Anybody that disagrees, bam, you're now a domestic terrorist.
Again, that is weird.
Yeah, super weird. From the crowd that calls everyone else snowflakes. The irony is too much. You know what I mean?
Snowflakes.
Saying.
Charlie Kirk is in heaven with the angels.
Oh man, we are definitely getting deported after this show.
Charlie Kirk. His dad was the architect for Trump Tower, and his wife was a bikini model for the Trump organization.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep. And her dad,
was what?
head of Raytheon. That's super weird.
Stupid Muslims.
God, dude.
Okay, let's spin the wheel. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, I'm doing my best. Let me be. So, Tucker Carlson. He said Trump is using Charlie Kirk's murder as rationale to revoke our First Amendment. Thank you, Tucker. Broken clocks. Tucker's not a good guy. He's a broken clock. Who's right this time?
Yeah, he's not right. He's agreeing with us. That's the problem. Like,
Ooh, snap. And he, as the listener of the show, that's probably what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And he is going to, he has taken free, he's actually not taking free speech. He's only taking the free speech of those he disagrees with, right?
Exactly. Yep. 100%.
No, Donald Trump is a big, fat guy who puts on too much, what do they call that? Foundation? Bronzer?
Bronzer. Yeah.
Yeah, you would know.
I would.
Okay. Spin the wheel next time, okay? But he's a fat pig, and maybe he'll block this. I don't really care. That'd be great. That'd be great for publicity. It worked well for Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel did not say the 7 words.
Nope.
He made a joke. But here's where I don't like Jimmy Kimmel. I was supporting him. First of all, I don't think he's funny anyways. I really don't. I don't watch those shows. Those late night hosts suck. They're not Johnny Carson or Dave Letterman. Move along. However, he's allowed to say all that, and he's allowed to not be funny. But then he comes back and I guess gives almost like a tearful apology, they said. I couldn't bear watch. But I'm like, that can't, why are you apologizing?
Yeah. Well, and he didn't, all he said was that MAGA was bending over backwards to make sure the shooter wasn't MAGA. Okay.
But you know, so was the left. They were bending over backwards to make sure it was MAGA. It makes the
problem with that is like, that they just completely gaslit everybody about the situation, about what he actually said. And it didn't help when you have these idiots that are running the country. Just basically saying, just saying, oh yeah, you know, he said this and he didn't say any of that things. You just didn't like what he said.
Yeah. Because it hurts.
That's it.
It stings.
That's it.
I have feelings and they bruise easy.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Sensitive snowflakes.
God, he is the most thin-skinned little mealy mouthed fuck on the face of the planet.
Speaking of that, you remember Capri Suns?
Yeah.
Random thought. I'm just saying, I could really go for one right now. What?
Yeah.
Dude,
Nothing.
I put that in it. I never penetrated both walls of that pouch. It went right in, drinkable, first time. What?
Nothing. It's impressive.
What's impressive? My penetration skills?
Well, that's
Look, if I don't want to be called gay, I won't say gay things, okay? So let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Oh, God, run it.
That's called the cat purr. So you're welcome.
Thank you.
His goal was to be funny, and I always thought he was funny. And he raised the question when Colbert got fired, you know, why would you purposely alienate half of your potential audience by just being one-sided? I thought it was a great question. I'm not sure why some of these quote, late night comedians that aren't really funny to me, why they didn't do it. And then it's interesting to watch somebody like Bill Maher, you know, who had interviewed Charlie Kirk, you know, basically say he was heartbroken and sick over what had happened to him. Didn't hear it from a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, you can't avoid ratings. At the end of the day, the market is going to be undefeated. In a lot of these corporations, Disney and Comcast,
that's the chairman of the FCC,
protecting and frankly subsidizing this content. Again, once President Trump.
Here's the thing. Kimmel wasn't taken off air because of bad ratings. He wasn't. No. He was taken off air because he insulted MAGA.
Yeah, 100%.
That's just true. And now I don't know what his ratings are as far as all the late night hosts, but no one has ratings like, you know, Carson did and all that. Part of it is because Carson also didn't have the internet to compete with.
Yeah. Well, and I
streaming
mean,
services, but also Carson was funny.
yeah. And I can't even, I was at the record store yesterday and we were talking about that. And nobody watches late night. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I get up early every day for work. No.
I literally do not have TV.
Yeah.
I ride a bike. I'm happy. I listen to music. Anyway, let's go to your favorite Jew. Breaking news.
Oh my God.
Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi.
The first thing he says is Joseph Goebbels.
Jesus. Oh my God. It's like they can't not say it. They can't not be Nazis. Jesus God.
That's the first word he says. We give him airtime. He goes, Joseph Goebbels.
Okay.
Joseph Goebbels, the Nazi.
Oh, and see the video.
Said that the bigger the lie, the faster it will spread.
Stupid Muslims.
Somebody has fabricated a monstrous big lie that Israel had something to do with Charlie Kirk's horrific murder. This is insane.
What an odd thing to say.
Exactly. That's weird.
You know what I mean?
I would like to affirm that I am not gay.
Yeah, just coming out. Just so you know, guys, we do shit all around the world and blow up pagers, but we definitely didn't do this one. Wink, wink. I mean, and I'm not saying they did because
is he ambiguously gay? Is he part of? Are we a trio?
I don't know.
I wouldn't be a trio with him. I'll tell you right there. If I ever do a trio, it ain't with him.
It's called a throuple. You're welcome.
No, I don't want to be committed or anything. Just in and out. Whoa, wait, wait,
okay.
In and out and smash burgers. Those are innuendos. I am not gay. Okay, everyone. Can't say I'm gay. So anyway, that's enough of that, Jew. Now let's go to your favorite Nazi.
And they hate it that I have an army. It's not just that I'm telling the truth. It's not just that I'm a good broadcaster. They hate that I have an army. They hate that I have a Revolutionary Guard. They hate that I raise my fist and the Groypers go into action. It eats them up. You know, because they got money and they got shows and they got stuff, but I got shooters. That's a metaphor. I got shooters in the streets.
He caught himself, didn't he?
Yep. Well, not only that, this is the same pussy that pepper sprayed like a 65-year-old woman. Because
don't say that word.
She had the audacity to knock on his, wait for it, mom's house's door.
Really?
He lives with his mom. Yeah, it's on camera because they doxed him online. They doxed him online. This woman was I
mean, if you live with your mom or your mom lives with you, I guess, whatever.
No.
But does he play like he doesn't or something?
Yeah. Like it was hilarious because like after it happened, like this woman was like, I want to see if Nick Fuentes really lives here. So she pulls out her phone. She walks up to the door. She rings the doorbell. Fuentes opens the door, sees her, and pepper sprays her. And then she calls the cops on Nick Fuentes for pepper spraying him. And he got charged for something. And they released the body cam footage from the cops. And he's like, oh, yeah, I do like a podcast. And the cop's like, yeah, we know who you are.
So he was afraid of the cops?
He was afraid of a 65-year-old woman knocking on his door. That dude's the biggest fucking clown.
With his fist up?
Yeah, his Revolutionary Guard.
Groypers. God, our little magic frogs are going to rib it all over your street.
Dude, the incels are just so pathetic. It's hilarious.
I don't know. I don't know. Spin the wheel, homie. Go for it.
All right.
Make the sound. That's not cool. Oh,
no,
goosebumps.
Mr. President, you said earlier this week that the women who yelled at you, who were protesting when you were at Joe Stonecrab, should be in jail. Do you actually think that that is an offense that deserves jail time?
I don't know how they got in there, but certainly I thought it was very inappropriate. And they said things that were and it was a question of when you take a look at the way they acted, the way they behaved. Yeah, I think they were a threat.
So words again. He's afraid of words.
They literally shouted "Free Palestine," and it was like Code Pink. It's like an anti-violence women's group. Yeah. What a goddamn coward!
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it other than he's going out free speech. And there was a post about how all his allies, they own the social media, they own Sinclair Broadcasting, which has over 200 stations in the newspapers, and he does control speech. I think he controls the narrative, which is part of it.
Yeah.
Nazi.
Yep. Not beating the allegations.
I'm just saying, there's no hyperbole here. He's
it's fat. Hyperbole is dead and buried.
He is fat and unhealthy. He wears too much bronzer. And he's a Nazi. What?
Nothing.
Well,
There's
yeah,
no argument there.
Spin the wheel.
Next up, another Nazi.
Unbelievable job. And
I mean, that sounds like the same
great
Nazi.
books where people feel safe. Washington, D.C. is just the beginning. We brought the numbers down in Chicago a little bit by having the FBI in there for the last 5 months. We brought the numbers down in Memphis a little bit, but now we're going for the big one. Now we're going to go for the big one. But we set ourselves up very well in Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans a little bit, going in early just to see what was happening. We study it. We're studying the site. It's sort of like war. I mean, I hate to tell you, it's like war. Some of these people are really big.
So it's war against American cities.
And
Again,
citizens.
I would even play devil's advocate and say he doesn't literally mean war, but it's his actions that speak. And also, most presidents have enough cognizance to say, I won't use the word war when speaking about police action against an American city.
Yeah, using
He's
military.
stupid.
Yeah, he's so dumb, and the only people that are dumber than him are his fucking stupid ass supporters.
No. I don't know. The Charlie Kirk people that think he's a saint or something now is weird. They might be more. It's pronounced evangelicals. Say it with me. Evangelicals, the blood cult.
Yeah.
I think that's how you refer to them. Also, their rapture was supposed to be yesterday.
I know, dude.
Didn't happen.
So.
Did it happen, or were we not taken?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I think it's funny because years ago they asked Pope John Paul II about the rapture, and he goes, "There's no such concept in the Bible."
No.
Thank you. There isn't. It's actually about 120 years old. It's made up by a scammer.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's actually made up.
Oh no, I'm believe me, I'm well aware of the rapture. It comes around about every 20 years or so.
And it's weird these Christians who read their Bible, right, and live it literally, and Jesus said no one knows the time or date and the hour of his return, but yet they'll just follow along when someone's like, it's on June 13th at 11:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, it's awfully specific. For someone that doesn't know, that's all. Anyway, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is a racist pig who's dead because of his mouth.
Yep.
That's what it's starting to sound like, right?
I mean, that's what it is.
I mean, when you hear more of what's going on with the shooter, I'm like, it sounds like he ran his mouth, and this guy was like, that's enough. I got a chance. I'm doing it.
Yep.
I still don't condone everybody walking around shooting each other. I don't do that. But, dude, there's consequences. Say whatever you want. I'm all for it. And I'm going to say it again. You want to say the N-word? Have at it. And when you get your jaw broken by somebody, that's your fault. I don't care.
Yep.
So if you say all these things and some guy's like, you know what? I'm depressed and crazy enough. I'm going to shoot you. Your problem, not mine. He didn't come shooting me.
At that point.
Didn't target me. Anyway, I already spun the wheel on cigarette, in the closet, and I got this funny one.
When I saw him standing next to the father, he was right there.
First of all, she's got pink hair. Have you ever seen, like you said to me before that we were on the air here, you were like, these freaking crazy women with their colored hair, they're nuts. You're like, it's always a white leftist, full of tattoos, anger issues. And you're like, I understand what you're saying. I don't agree with you, but I get what you're saying now that I see her.
Up to the zone with the father. And
the Father God.
There was silence in the zone room at that point. People always come to welcome people there. He was wearing like a tunic outfit, like tunic top and pants. And it was white and it had gold trimmed all over.
Do you mean he had a choice and he went and got that? Is that what you're saying?
No, the father took him. He wanted him to have it. He wanted for a purpose.
Father God.
This is you, and I realize now after seeing this, he was getting part of his reward for what he had done. For all the years he had given himself to rescue people.
Wait, is God racist?
Youth.
Like, wait.
Well, if you excuse me, hate 417, stupid Muslims. What do you think?
God,
this is a prophetess, whatever. Who said she was taken to heaven to watch God present Charlie Kirk with a special tunic and a quiver containing 1,000 arrows of light as part of his reward.
Shit.
This is a call. These people are stupid.
God damn.
stupid. I can't. They are stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, I love how people are like, well, you shouldn't really say this. There's like, defend any of this. Like, make it make sense to me. Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Tell me how all of this shit isn't just racist, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic bullshit, and you're fine with it. All that tells me is that you're a fucking Nazi. Next.
Yeah. I can't even play devil's advocate. By devil, I mean white person.
I prefer honky. Thank you very much.
Honky. Do you prefer that as your slander against your own ethnicity?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Hey. Why not cracker? Like whip, crack the whip?
It's an ode to my old mixtape, Honky McGee, which is a banger. You're welcome.
Is it? Why did you say the word banger?
Did I touch a nerve?
I'm just saying. Spin the wheel, homo.
First of all, let's spin the wheel of hate. Let's go. What's next?
Okay. Right here. Oh, it's a good one. A new bill filed in Oklahoma that says every public university in the state must have a, quote, Charlie Kirk Memorial Plaza, quote, with a statue of Kirk and his family.
Oh, sick. They're going to put in gender-neutral bathrooms?
Dude.
Yeah, you're welcome.
First of all, I will rip that down. That's stupid.
These people
You're making him a god figure. This is your golden calf. Charlie Kirk is your golden calf.
I thought we were looking for a red one, or a red heifer.
Yep. No, that's for the end of the world. Charlie Kirk is the golden calf. False worship.
No.
It's your false god, your idol. It's idol worship. That's what they're doing. They're making an idol of him. It literally the way that, when Moses came down for Mount Sinai after receiving the commandments, he got so angry when he see them worshiping the golden calf, he destroyed the commandments, the tablets. They're doing the same thing. They're making the statues of this man.
I mean, everybody knows the 10 Commandments says, thou shalt hate thy neighbor. And that's like number one. The second is like, you should shoot anybody that looks different than you or has a different ideology. I don't make the rules. That's just their new 10 Commandments. And there's only 2.
Well, since they are Christians and I'm just a lowly Catholic and you're a scumbag, and they're literalists, we should treat them as they treat us because they're doing unto others as they wish to be treated. So fight back, everyone. What's your problem?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, sincerely. Also, no, we're not putting up Charlie Kirk memorials because I will piss on that.
No.
That statue will finger me, and I am not gay. How many times do I get to say that?
I don't know. Hopefully the last time.
I'm going to spin the wheel. Okay?
All right, dude.
I don't want to overcompensate for anything. Yo, spin that wheel, man. All right. What do we got here?
And for all the concern about the First Amendment, and they're apoplectic, Jesse, what about all the amendments that Charlie Kirk lost? Because Charlie...
Okay, that's dumb, right? What about all the amendments Charlie Kirk lost? What?
Yeah. I mean...
it's kind of like when you're like, what about all the birthdays he's going to miss now? Okay, that's valid. He's going to miss birthdays, but the amendments he's going to... Charlie Kirk was an American. Hey, whatever. Dude, they put little Trump button lapels on their shirt now.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you can't say it's called... I mean, I guess they couldn't find enough little SS Thunderbolts to give out to everybody.
Oh, first of all, if you go to like an army surplus place, you can find some of those there. Hit or miss if you're going to get beat up by saying something bad about them, but give it a shot.
No, I'm solid on that.
Well, you wear those hats. I don't think that's funny.
Oh, it's a sombrero, dude. It's fine.
Jew hater. All right.
No.
I'm going to spin the wheel.
You just spun it last time. All right.
Fine. Go ahead.
All right. Spin the wheel of hate. Let's go. What do we got now?
From the words of Charlie Kirk, I was so moved just to hear it between services. You're hearing something the first service didn't.
I want you to know I'm fine, not because my body is fine, but because my soul is secure in Christ.
This is an AI voice of Charlie Kirk.
Don't waste 1 second mourning me. Double down on truth. Double down on courage. Double down on your faith and on your families.
I'm not listening to that stuff. What are you talking about?
It would have been way funnier if he was just like, oh my God, it's fucking hot down here and there's Ronald Reagan.
Dude, this though is the same weirdness that Mormons do. Allow me, please. So if you get to go to the temple, I've been in a Mormon temple. I am not a Mormon, but that's how I infiltrate. But I've been in the Mormon temple. When you get up there and they do their ceremonies in the Mormon temple, and in the Holy of Holies and all that stuff, it's recorded voice actors. Hello, this is God the Father, or this is the angel so-and-so, or this is a Mormon prophet, or this is, and they talk to you like this. And there's bright lights, and the ceilings are painted with blue and like clouds, and this, hi, this is a ceilings. That's how they talk to you. And I'm like, are we being serious right now? Is there Bluetooth interference between me and God? Like, what are we doing? This is
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
So, okay, let's say you hear about Mormonism. You're like, all right, fine. And by the way, the Mormon people are actually sweet as pie. They're like nice. That's what kills me. It's like, these are so nice. But then you finally get your temple card that you're allowed permission to go in there, your hall pass to go to to church. You go into the temple, and then you hear that. I don't like, yo, hold on. What are we doing? What is this? That's like, you go to the Vatican as a Catholic. Hello, this is God. No. Pause. Like, they have their own rituals. And it's funny because then a hand from behind the curtain sticks his hand out and then grabs the other hand and they seal the people. I mean, that's like Steve, who you go to work with. He's behind the counter. Like, what are you doing? This is like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that's super strange.
Like, what are you doing? You can't be that dumb.
No, you can.
Well, clearly. And then these people with Charlie Kirk, hi, I'm in a good place right now. Continue to the political fight. Right.
The truth. Continue my truth. The truth that you were a Nazi and you got shot in the neck for being a Nazi. Okay, whatever. That's your truth. They just exposed their whole ass, and a lot of this country is just racist as fuck.
What I tell you about whole ass? You can get a whole ass at Costco for $5.99. Price hasn't been up in years.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Children will be taught to love America. Children will be taught.
That's called indoctrination.
Yeah.
Right? Children will be taught. That's called re-education, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Stephen Miller.
Oh,
that's Doc's favorite Nazi. First of all, with a name like Stephen, scumbag Nazi, that's what he is.
Fuck
Look at
that
him.
dude. Yeah, I know, little
Children
bitch.
will be taught to love America. Children will be taught to be patriots. Children will be taught civic values for schools that want federal taxpayer funding. So as we close the Department of Education and we provide funding to states, we are going to make sure that these funds are not being used to promote communist ideology. For any nation to be successful.
What the fuck is he even talking about? When were you? Did you ever read about Mao, or did you ever read the Communist Manifesto in school? No, because all they said was communism bad. Fine, done. Okay, that's what. No, it is what it is. But to say that shit is just so disingenuous, and I love how it was right after. Now that we've gotten rid of the Department of Education, like Jesus Christ, here we go.
Yeah, I'm a person who says you should read the Communist Manifesto in school, not like in fourth grade, but like in
exactly
college or high school, a civics class, stuff like that, right?
A philosophy class, like whatever.
Anything, yeah, anything. I don't understand.
All right, what's up next on the Wheel of Stupidity and Hate?
Wheel of Stupidity. I don't know.
This was a fucking week, dude. A week before, between this show and the last show. Good Lord.
No, you reminded me of something. I was thinking of poop, and then Bobby Kennedy, brainworms came out. This dude said reptilian somewhere?
Yeah, I think it was at the Turning Point event. Like this is the guy that said vaccines are bad, and he's the head of the HHS, and
he thought that
I cut you off.
Conversation was the only way to heal our country. And this was particularly important during a technological age when we are all hooked into social algorithms that are hacked into the reptilian cores of our brain and amplify our impulses for tribalism and for division.
I'm just saying the Secretary of Health and Human Services, who, by the way, figured out autism in 4 months. Did you know autism is not being used? The word is not being used, and autism is not looked at the same way it was originally looked at in, I think, in 1911 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because at first it was a form of schizophrenia, which totally makes sense. Right?
I mean,
we're using the word wrong. I have a problem with everybody always using words wrong. That's my argument. But he said reptilian. The Secretary of Health said reptilian.
Hey, dude, he hit the Joe Rogan DMT pen, and he was like, reptilians. Like, this is our fucking government. Our government is floating reptilian overlord conspiracies. Like, that shit was a joke. It was a meme on the internet like 15 years ago, and now Mr. Heroin Man, that's head of our health department, is promoting it, I guess. I don't know.
He's promoting it.
Wait, are we living in V? Like,
I've never seen V.
Really? Oh,
I
solid.
don't have TV. I ride bikes and I'm happy.
It was on in the 80s.
Okay, sir. Again, let's reflect on what I was doing.
It was 83.
Reflect.
Just spin the wheel of stupidity. What do we got next? We need like a Plinko sound too.
And when you break the law, there's consequences for it. But then you say, but anybody from any other country, you get to wave that away. That's absolutely insanity. No country does that. There's nobody that actually defends that except for the fake news and a bunch of liberals who actually are turning out to be communists and Marxists. They're not just liberals anymore. If you look at the Democrat Party, they're a party of communists and Marxists. And
okay, first of all, get the fuck out of here. Hakeem Jeffries, Apex Shakur is a communist. Like, Christ, he wouldn't even bag that guy running for mayor in New York because he was a democratic socialist. Yeah, they're communists and Marxists. Jesus Christ, are these people stupid?
That's one of my problems is I hate when people throw out labels and it's not correct. And I always said that. I have a history of that where I'm like, you can't just call a president Nazi because you don't like him. You can't, because Nazi is a thing. It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It has meaning. We should leave that meaning to literally when it applies. Unfortunately, now it applies. But you can't just say, every president ever was a Nazi. Okay, like I just don't care about your argument anymore. And it's the same thing. Communist, what? No, they're not even actually liberals in the sense of what liberalism is. They are not.
No.
I would say they're the left wing of the Republican Party.
They're centrist Republicans. I've been saying that forever.
That's all it is.
Yeah, they're just centrist Republicans with the pride flag. That's all they ever been. And anytime they can actually make a difference, they're like, well, we can't do it because of this precedent or that precedent. And the GOP just shows up and is like, oh yeah, fuck that precedent. We're just doing whatever the fuck we want. Sit down, cowards. And then they do it.
I don't think you hate your opponents as much as you need to. This is our president. Excuse me. Breaking news. Breaking news. We now have a statement from President Donald J. Trump.
In that private moment on his dying day, we find everything we need to know about who Charlie Kirk truly was. He was a missionary with a noble spirit and a great, great purpose.
Why are they commenting on his favorite sexual position?
I don't know, because they're Republicans, weirdos, evangelicals.
I'm surprised they haven't talked about that before, because as much as they focus on sex, like it's other people's sex, I mean, I'm surprised they were like, of course we know he has manhood. Like, what's it like living with Stephen Miller? Oh, sexual energy. Like, what is that about? What was that called? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
He's a real fierceful man and immediately gets me excited to wake up and fight for values.
Yeah.
What?
Nazi values. All right.
Like, what if your wife's like, oh my God, you turned me on so bad, I'm going to go fill out a freaking poll. Like, what are you doing? It's so stupid.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
Fake and dumb. Shut up. This is bad comedy writing.
He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent. And
listen to the laughter.
Yeah, but this is at the Charlie Kirk Memorial. Oh, they had 90,000 people there, by the way, and he got him $12 million in donations. I'm just saying. He hates his opponents, not enemies.
Opponents, yeah.
Opponents.
This is the sitting president of the United States. These motherfuckers.
The last president of the United States, right?
Yeah, well, according to Lindsey Graham.
Anyway, let's listen to Jesse Waters in his own word, because it was unfair. I don't want to call him gay and him not actually be gay. So let's see.
You are married to Stephen Miller, so you are the envy of all women. What is that like?
The sexual matador, right?
What is it like being married to such a sexual matador?
He is an incredibly inspiring man who gets me going in the morning with his speeches being like, let's start the day. I am going to defeat the left and we are going to win. He wakes up the day ready to carry out the mission that President Trump was elected to do.
I think.
Imagine Stephen Miller waking you up screaming in German.
Isn't he Jewish?
Yeah, he is.
So that's your favorite Jew.
Yeah.
No, he has speeches in the morning about what to accomplish.
I don't. Could you?
Just
You know
don't
what?
talk to me that way. Like, don't talk to me that way.
Who wants to hear that shit? You know what I mean? Like, when my wife gets up in the morning, make coffee, chill out. I'm not just like, and you know what I hate about capitalism? No. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Like, who asks these questions? Like,
Nobody does.
I seriously think, like, most of these GOP guys and these evangelicals, they're just so deep in the closet that I'm like, you always are asking about dudes. You know what I mean? Like,
right? It's weird.
If you want to be gay, just be gay. No one's gonna throw you
I
in
thought you were
jail.
talking to me for a second.
No one's gonna throw you in jail yet. They might. But,
Or
yeah.
they'll throw you off a tall building because we still have those here.
Yeah, I love
What kind
how
of
that
scumbag comment is that, though? Yes, that was happening in those places, and Iran and all kind of places. But you're mocking it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they kill gay people here just to kill gay people. So let's not get into a pissing.
Wait, where can I get in on that?
Shut up, dude. Play the next Wheel of Hate. Let's go.
How do you know it's hate? Could be something you agree with.
No.
Are you willing to rule out U.S. boots on the ground to get Bagram back?
We won't talk about that, but we're talking now to Afghanistan, and we want it back, and we want it back soon, right away.
He wants Bagram Air Force Base back. And I think it's because of the impending war we're going to have with Russia. It's strategic.
Isn't this the fucking moron that pulled everybody out? I mean, also, we shouldn't have never been in Afghanistan in the first place. I can't remember. I mean, either which way, like, we should have never been in Afghanistan off rip. That was never the problem. Let's be real.
Anyway, speaking of whack music, because we need some music to come out. When does your album come out?
First of all, I'm never whack.
When does it
You're
come out?
welcome. No ETA yet.
Why not?
Because we're still working on it. We're only like 3 tracks deep.
In like 8 months?
Possibly. We'll see. But there's no timeline.
You should smoke less weed. Maybe do that.